Yo, what up? It's Kyle Lucas from Vonnegutt. You're with VTT.com, and we're in Zach Studios right now in Atlanta, Georgia, where I'm putting the finishing touches on the Vonnegutt debut album, Falling Up the Stairs.
Yo, nail in the coffin, the funeral, bitch. Cashing your chips, trying to spit up on some eulogy shit. I've been killing the game, y'all should already be used to it. Till the casket drops, word of the clique. Now it seems that she thinks that it's probably time to leave. We used to be attached at the hip like Siamese, and I'd have to agree that the signs are hard to read. Now I'm thinking to myself, good thing she ain't signed a lease, but...
Usually, my creative process is very, scattered. There's really no, method to the madness. With Vonnegutt, sometimes I'll have songs or ideas or a hook or something, or sometimes, Neil will come with a guitar riff and we kind of build it as a team. With solo stuff, I'm usually writing in my phone, writing. Sometimes I try to sit down and write and it won't happen. Sometimes it will. So sometimes I'm super focused and I sit down with a beat and write to it, or sometimes I'm writing lines and 4 or 5 lines at a time on my phone, and then by the time it's ready for me to actually lay vocals, I'll kind of pull things together and piece it all together. It's very Frankensteinish. We're like Frankenstein, so I feel like Dr. Frankenstein. Vonnegutt was founded by me and Neil. At first it was just, I wanted to be in a band. I wanted to rap in a band like Gym Class Heroes or The Roots. And so I started the band with Neil, and we did 5 or 6 songs with this producer, Michael Woodruff, and it was pretty much just Neil singing and playing guitar. We'd write the songs together, and then we had programmed beats and that Michael Woodruff did, and we put a demo together, and Neil was doing studio work at Stankonia, that Big Boy's little brother hooked up for Neil because they went to the same college. And so by that, he was doing guitar work and stuff for a lot of studio sessions for Dungeon Family. And then once we did the Vice 9 EP, it was basically a demo. We just gave it to Big Boy, and it kind of snowballed after that. I've done a few solo shows just scattered here and there, but I really don't like performing without the band, because that's the essence of why I wanted to start a band, was to perform with a live band, like The Roots or something. When I saw Black Thought live with The Roots, it's just man, this made so much more sense to have a whole band. And I love touring. We did the Warped Tour this summer. We went on a month run with Sam Adams. That was insane. Every show was sold out. 2,000-3,000 kids. It's crazy. So it was super well received. And touring. We've been doing some spot dates this fall, but basically we've been just home finishing the album. So once we turn in that album, hopefully we're looking for beginning of the year release, or at least our single and video released, and then we'll be back on the road. So the blogs are super important. They're not selling CDs. You're not finding mixtapes on the corner. And people selling CDs. The blogs are how kids find music and stuff. So super appreciative to everyone who posted my stuff or Vonnegutt stuff. That goes without saying that we're in your arms, and you guys have molded our career basically. I sit around, I play on the computer and write, and Simon or whoever's engineering will loop up the beat, but I don't really do anything. I don't know. I'm not technically not. I have no idea. I break it before I even got anything done. Yeah, I've done a bunch of songs with Kiwi and Sonny. I was thinking we should do a Picky Nicky too, because I've gotten so much love, and that's how their whole crew and how their fans know about Kyle or Vonnegutt from that song Picky Nicky that the 3 of us did. Was meant to tell them. So if you're watching this, we should do a Picky Nicky too. But yeah, I got a couple. I'm working with this guy named P-Mac, who sent me, or we're working on a song, and who else have I been working with? I've done so much. It's so crazy, from all the stuff I did with T-Mills. I did a song with MGK. I did a song with the Millionaires, and then a whole Sugar Tongue Slim. I've done so many collaborations that it's awesome, because my Kyle Lucas fans, it's crazy to see, these people know me from Machine Gun Kelly, or these people know me because they're fans of T-Mills, and then they get introduced to my stuff. So I'm full of full on 4 collaborations. I feel that's the way to get out there and get your music out there, you know. So yeah, I got one coming up with P-Mac. I talked to Matt from Gym Class Heroes. I think I might be jumping on a remix or something. You know, I did some stuff for their new album that didn't end up making the album, but I think they're definitely working with them. Huge fans. So yeah, I got some stuff coming up. Yeah, it's our debut album, man. We put out a mixtape. Of course, Neil was singing on Big Boy's record, and then we put out the remix to that with the full band like 2 or 3 years ago. So that's how people know us. Then we had a mixtape called Free 99. We did songs with, you know, Hey Monday, Cartel, Sonny, you know, 2 AM Club, you know, basically Chanel from Young Money. It was like all of our friends. That's for free download, Vonnegutt.com. And then we have the Appetizer EP, which has 3 songs. That's what we kind of pushed for a year or so. Then now it all comes down to our first album. It's called Falling Up the Stairs. And there's going to be 13 or 14 songs that we've been crafting the past 2 or 3 years that we're ready to unleash on the world.
Yeah, everybody's going out, all trying to assist. Star 5 shots and I'm trying to resist.